Good morning, what is up guys? So Raven here with another fantastic deck video. Today we're going to be talking about a really weird one, but I decided, to share that deck with you because I feel like at the end of the day you can all make this and you can all have fun with something like that. And at the same time, it is Christmas time, so you know what? Some funny decks are always good to have. So this is Gyarados Distilled Blast. So you reveal the top 7 cards of your deck and everything that is not energy gets discarded, and for each energy you gather you hit 30 more damage. So it's 30 plus, and so you can do the math, right? If you hit 7 energies, that will be 240 damage, which is kind of okay for the baby card. And as well we got a Hyper Beam attack, which is for 3 water type energies, but we discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon, from our opponent's active Pokemon, with dealing 100 damage. I think it's not that bad, but we are all about the Distilled Blast. So you can imagine we're gonna have a lot of energy in this deck, right? Of course the retreat is 4, so also the buff padding gives Gyarados 200 HP instead of his 150, which is always good to have on him. So everything in this deck is about getting to Gyarados, getting Distilled Blast, and then maybe later on get the Hyper Beam going if we are facing against, for example, Eternatus. There are a few other decks, like for example we've got of course Oricorio, because it's a baby deck, so Oricorio for the draw might be helpful. Mew to protect our Magikarps on the bench because they only have 30 HP, and of course one Absol, just so we're gonna a bit more annoy our opponent, right? Just get that retreat cost on them. So if they have, let's say, Zacian, right, they play the Airborne, well, they still have to pay at least 1 energy, which might be helpful, right? Or it makes cards like Crobat cost 2 to retreat, which also is problematic for your opponent. So let's go card by card. I think the deck is super simple. All you gotta do is get to Gyarados and go for it, and you'll see that in the gameplay portion. Even though it's a silly deck, it is a silly deck, I'll be honest, it can still win games and it can still be super fun to play, and that is crazy that a deck like that can still pull off those wins, get those W's, and you can still have a lot of fun by doing so. So we got 10 Pokemons, 26 trainer cards, and 24 energy. I know, and as you can see, majority of our cards are just to bring stuff back. So we got 1 Absol, 1 Mew, 1 Oricorio-GX, 4-3 line of Magikarp, Gyarados. I'm not playing 4 Gyarados because I only have 3. That's the reason. If you have 4, go with 4. 4 Great Balls, 3 Ordinary Rods, 3 Pal Pads, 4 Quick Balls, 2 Switches, 2 Boss Orders, 1 Broxwood, again, everything to bring back. 2 Pokemon Breeders to get that Gyarados, 2 Sonias to set them up, 3 Buff Paddings to have 200 HP, and 24 energy. Like, that's it. I know, wait. Oh man, excuse me, you see, that Gyarados isn't. No, but it's a super simple deck. It's not overcomplicated, and this is a deck that was actually really good back in the day. And I think for the Christmas time, we all are looking for something. And I got a chance for you. Make this deck even better. Try different things. Try Nessa with it. Try other things with this deck and have fun. I think this is this type of deck that you just go and have fun. So now let's have some fun and let's move on to the gameplay portion. Let's go to the gameplay portion, because that's what they've done, right? And remember, like, they've released Sun and Moon. I've got it in the pre-order, right? It came, and literally like 2 days later they've announced Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon back then. I was so mad. You have no idea. And I feel like, and they could have done it here as well. They could have been like, yeah, you know what? You've paid 60 bucks for that one. Huh, you gotta pay 60 bucks for the other one to get those regions. Huh? So yeah. Yeah. And it was not like, you didn't have to. So if you didn't purchase it, you still could have got the mods. Someone could have given them to you. So it was not like in your face, you must get it to experience that. So I think they've done a pretty good job with that. Because they could have like literally getting, you know, money, like do a cash grab. Like, listen, you gotta buy, you know, the Ultra Sun, like the Ultra Sword, and it's gonna cost a bit more because of something, you know. But no, it's okay. Like we were just talking about it. We were just talking. It's just a conversation. But at the same time, there was a big problem with the DLC. The fact that, again, it's a sword and a shield, and a ton of, they didn't unify it, so there was a ton, and it was a ton of people that purchased the wrong one. So I think that was poorly executed. Like Spider, one of the moderators here, got the wrong one. So that was a bit of a poor execution on their part. Like, that could have been, you know, like, explained a bit more better, or like, you know... That's true. Still decent enough game to play. Oh yeah, it is. What does Gyarados do? It discards 7 cards from the top, and if it's an energy card, it hits 30 damage, and it shuffles back the water type energy to the deck. So I'm just like thinning the deck out until I have only water type energy. Yeah, but if, like, again, the problem was with that, and you're right, you know, Infinity, the people will just like buy or whatever and not even look. But yeah, experience was great. I think it's a good start of something new, and they can just build on top of that for the future. And I can't tell you how many times a day somebody will order something and they will complain. Oh, let me tell you, I know, because my fiance's father works, he's a head chef in a restaurant, and my fiance is actually working also in the food industry. So I know. And I think, we got a joke, because that's actually the situation that happened. So there was a guy who wanted a... my Kovac's father is telling me that story, right? And this is a story that he always tells us, so I've heard like a million times. So he goes like, you know, the waiter comes in and, yeah, chef, we got, you know, we got one vegan meal here, right, you know, for the gentleman, for the breakfast, right, English breakfast, vegan version. And he was like, all right, sure, you know, so I'm gonna do it. And he goes like, yeah, but there's extra things. And what? He needs extra sausage. And he goes like, but, right, vegan, right? He goes like, no. Vegan breakfast, but like regular extra sausage. So that's the joke we always have. So vegan breakfast, but extra sausage. I mean, I can go with energy denial here. That should work. But yeah, like, that's true. Oh boy. They pay you. So, I can either go with the energy removal. Maybe attach second energy. You know what? I'm gonna grab my Oricorio. Yeah, but like the question is, you know, where, and I think I'm just gonna prepare my bench for removal, and then this guy is gonna be attacking. 5, there we go. That's a good attack. Alright, and at this point, I'm just gonna go and keep attacking. Like, there's no reason not to remove the energy. But I can go with Hyper Beam because that's 100 damage guaranteed. Alright, so I can go for a guarantee 100 damage and knockout, or just, you know, still be like, oh, you know, maybe I'm gonna hit it. But I got 24 cards left, so I think like 16 of it is energy at this point. Easily. That was rough. Alright, that's a GG. I mean, come on, there's nothing he can do. Man, that was rough. Wait, why Salaman's V in Eternatus V Max? Why? Like, you can't play Salamence once you have Eternatus V Max. Or it's just another person that thinks like, oh yeah, that's gonna be a great card to add. But you're not going, okay, like you're not going in an additional big swinger that needs 4 energy. Like, the thing is, Eternatus is a low energy deck. It has to be fast, and it's a low energy deck. And you gotta focus on one, you can't have like both, right? So you can accelerate the energy with Dark type, great, but still. Let's say you have 2 Eternatus V Maxes. I knock out one, you still have the second one. It's just like... Hey, who knows? For now. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, for trades. Okay. The in-game tournament. So like in-game you can have, you know, events. Or you're asking about which version. I'll try to go first. Yes, of course. You know, the only thing I've been thinking about since I started playing Pokemon Online again is how bad I want to make Old Greninja deck, but it's so hard to find those cards. Yeah, like, I mean, getting the cards is rough. Like, you're either gonna pull it, or someone is gonna give them to you, or you're gonna trade, but... Oh, no, he said it in-game. So I was like, yeah, you know, that's the one. Okay, so let's kick off with... I mean, he's gonna evolve no matter what, so... But you know what, okay, let's just do it like that. Like, can you even buy... Yeah! There you go, with a 5% discount even. Even here you can, you know, if you're participating in Friday Night Pokemon Tournament, you can even win one here. So, yeah. Pass. Okay. Can we win? Well, let's be prepared for that. Are we playing Nessa in this deck? Nope. We tried Nessa. We really tried Nessa, but it was getting clunky. Like, remember I was trying Nessa. Like, we had 3 or 4 different people working on different versions of this deck. And and the thing is, Nessa is only good once you get knocked out. Because the energy, you know, yeah, I've discarded this one. But the energy, you know, usually is intact. So yeah, so here with the Gyarados, it wasn't working. Nessa is really good for Dreadnought and their Manitan deck. Oh, they are really good. Especially their Manitan. Man, oh man. That is like a miracle out there. Okay. Oh, Leon. Haha! So close! 210, come on, one more! Yeah, he is great. Like, there's so many, like, there are cards that, you know, you're just, you know, you're not playing for the tier 1. No, you're just playing for fun itself. And man, he's so much fun. Yeah, like, once you break, you're screwed. But, like, if you're not, then it's great. Okay. No. Top decking boss's order, like a boss itself. That was a top deck city right there with this boss's order. Oh boy. Love it. Wow. Alright, so, wait, what's the damage? 170, okay, that's a knockout. Okay, let's do both. Oh, like that. Well, not really what I wanted. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave Absol until I'm gonna get what I need. Okay, Razor Leaf, sure, all good. Okay, I'm just gonna slowly prepare. He's gonna knock me out. Again, I have Oricorio for the draw. He's gonna go for Evergreen GX at a certain point. He's gonna do it. Okay. I'm not bringing the big guns yet. I know I can. But I can also prepare second Gyarados that's gonna be about discarding energy. So just slowly preparing second Gyarados. Absol 4. Absol is to annoy things like ADP Zacian, right? So he has to use the energy for retreat, or to pull Crobat active, so they have to use more energy to retreat. So it's all about, you know, getting that annoying part and just really working towards the main goal. And it can really, you know, help you. We had many matches where there was like spots when you just pulled, you know, Crobat active and they had no energy to retreat, no switches. Or they're like too confident and like, hey, I'm just gonna, you know, put one energy, I can retreat. Oop, no, sorry, there is an Absol. So Absol's a great addition to many, many, many decks. Just like Fione or like Mew, right? Those are just those little tech cards. Okay. So that's 50 burned and confused. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, people keep forgetting about Absol, and you can, you know, if you play 2, then they need 2 more. So, okay. I am afraid of that Evergreen GX, because he needs only 5 energy. So I feel like I'm just gonna switch. And 100 damage for it. And discard energy from him. I'm gonna discard special energy, so at least he can't bring it back in any way. Right? It's kind of just like Galarian Mine, right? But like, just works one way. Okay. They had the energy, but he needs 1 more, right, to heal. Oh no, okay, shuffle all the cards. Okay, so he just went with heal, alright. That was a GX, as we thought. Now Brock's Grit. No. I'm gonna need the energy. There we go. Okay, so Quick Ball, another Carp, Great Ball, we got a Gyarados. So far so good, so far so good. 23 cards, dance, Distal Blast. 5, okay. I don't think he's gonna retreat. Wait, what? He went for it. That's a game. I mean, I hope. That's a game. There you go. Gyarados. Because like at the end I was like, oh man, I wish I had that Absol, because at least he would have to put 1 more energy to retreat, and you know, he didn't have to switch. It was weird. I thought I was gonna go with the Buzzwole for a second, but nope. I really thought he was gonna go with it. But hey, Gyarados. Well, that is a Gyarados for you, and I think it's it's still super funny deck to play, and I like it. I do like it, and it's, you know, one of those decks that you're gonna play for a while, and you're gonna be like, oh right, that was cool, and you know, it was cool to try out something new, something really stupid and weird. So thank you guys so much for watching that video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that. We're almost at 1,900 subscribers, which is amazing. And also down there below, we got a 5% discount on any code with purchase on Professor Oak, which does support the channel. The same goes for TCG Player and the merch. So thank you guys so much. Goodbye. Good night. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Take care.